My name is Barbara Oldak. I'm from Sag Harbor, and I've lived there for 25 years. We are at Amagansett Beach and Bicycle in beautiful downtown Amagansett. It's been very challenging. First, the demand is unprecedented, and the supply is non-existent. So we basically, last season, ran out of bikes in June, and we're not able to have any new bikes for sale. Once the New York City shut down, the influx of new visitors and second homeowners decided to come out here to get away from New York City. Really just changed our business entirely. It went from a small retail, summer mostly business to a full year-round bike shop business. The amount of tune-ups, repairs, scrambling to get bikes, it was overwhelming for all the staff. And we decided that we needed to take a break ourselves, and we closed Wednesdays, which is the first time we've ever closed in the summer for any day. And we've kept that into this year because the demand is still unusually high and the supply is still unusually weak. We only allowed one person in at a time during the pandemic. So we brought each bicycle in, the mechanics wore gloves, we had hand sanitizing wipes, we'd wipe down the bike and then hand the bike back, outside, and there was really no touch, pretty much a touchless system. Our website is now set up to do online sales, and that was a godsend. It just happened to fall into that time period where we finally made the commitment to do an online website. And it couldn't have been better because people were ordering online. We'd build the bike, put it outside for them to pick up, and it was touchless. Out here, there are no big box stores, so it didn't really have an option other than driving an hour and a half, west. So we're fortunate. And then, if you buy something on Amazon, let's say, you still have to build it. So by the time you deal with that, you just might as well support your local bike shop. But I didn't really feel like, oh, I'm doing this because you're a local. I did not. They just wanted a bike. They didn't care from who it came from. I think people found that biking was the only thing you could do to be outside with your family in a safe environment. You could bike by yourself. You could bike in a group and not risk being indoors at the gym or trying to work out in a more confined setting. People just got on a bike for the first time in years. Families who didn't necessarily spend a lot of time together because the parents were working were now suddenly thrust together in a beautiful setting out here, and what better way than to take a bike ride with your family. The kayak business also, anything that got people outdoors, we sold out of our inventory 3 times. Again, we were good on production, the companies were good until they weren't. And they were caught unawares as well. Every company makes extra for a good season in anticipation at 10% of what their orders are, because we send our orders in months in advance. So they build in, we'll have a good year, they'll order extra. And so we just lucked out as far as the things that we sell. We're all outdoor activities. To be honest, we were just so overwhelmed. Every day was a blur. We actually had to shut our phones off and send them to our cell phone because we have 4 lines would ring at the same time. So we ended up just forwarding to one cell phone. I was home for most of it for the beginning of the pandemic because I was immune compromised. So I was managing the phone at home and sending the orders to the staff here who spent the entire time just building bikes and getting them out to the customers. Most of our sales were, I'd say 90% were over the phone or online. Personally, I've just never worked so hard in my life trying to keep up with the demand. And also having extra stress, being immune compromised, and never really considered myself at that much of a disadvantage, but obviously during a pandemic, and I still wear my mask indoors. I haven't eaten in a restaurant indoors yet, probably never will. Did attend a show at Bay Street Theater though, where everyone was masked and had to show proof of vaccination, so in those cases I would feel okay. Opportunity. I feel that it was an opportunity for people to spend time with family, for good or bad. I hope that they got the chance to spend good quality time, especially if they came in to buy bikes. And a lot of kids learned to ride bikes that never would have done so because they lived in the city. So I'd say it was an opportunity. When you get lemons, you make lemonade. So that's what it's about.